Racing electronics here at PRI is the hot spot, and we are having a ball. We've got racers from every form of racing stopping by, including NASCAR Cup Series driver Ryan Preece. Has to be neat to be introduced again as a NASCAR Cup Series driver, Ryan.
Yeah, a little different than the open wheel modified driver, right? But it's a dream come true to finally have that opportunity with Tony Stewart, a guy you idolize, and fenders again, not open wheels, not modifieds mainly anymore.
Your journey is fascinating because you followed a course, you ran some Xfinity races, went back home, and you ran some Cup races. You've gone back home. I think you have 115 Cup starts. You've got to feel like you've put yourself from a talent standpoint, from an expectation standpoint. You got to feel like you've put yourself in a pretty good spot to be able to fend for wins.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, it was a grind, right? And you do opportunities that you can get, and it was a lot of learning experiences for sure. But it's just being able to be at that SHR environment. Greg Zipadelli, who's from Berlin, Connecticut himself, be at a group with Tony Stewart and all these guys that you grow up idolizing. It's a great opportunity, and it's only 10 minutes from my house, so it's really easy to stay out at SHR and be in the race shop with those guys, just like it is when I'm in my race shop. So I'm enjoying it, and man, I'm looking forward to indoors too.
No doubt. We've got some indoor racing. He loves his indoor racing in Allentown, Atlantic City. 2022 was a unique year for you in that you were hired by Stewart-Haas Racing. You ran limited races in Xfinity, limited races in Cup. You won a Truck Series race. You ran a lot of modified races. How important, though, was that year of getting acquainted with them to make you guys both know that this might be what we want to do?
Well, yeah, it was going into it, I didn't realize it was going to be as important as it actually ended up being, and just I've been around there, so it's not like when you start a new job you don't know anybody. You're learning the routines, seeing everything. I've already been there for a year, just doing different jobs, and now it's working with somebody that I've already worked with, Chad, or one of the crew chiefs that I'm gonna have, and something that I'm really looking forward to, and you know, it's just when you walk in there and you're around everybody, it's not like walking into a new job. It's business as usual, and it's something that I'm really looking forward to this year.
That is so exciting. It really, truly is. That's for sure. Oh my gosh, yeah, that's a pretty good little drop right there. That's for sure. This is not live. But we're I love it because that's a good combination. That's for sure. Kevin Harvick's been very important from you on the business side of it. Eric Almirola, teammate. Chase Briscoe, we know he's just like a hardcore blue collar racing. Pretty neat set of teammates that you have there as well.
Yeah, I mean, from all different backgrounds, right? Eric Almirola, I believe, is from late models. Obviously, Kevin out there and on the West Coast, and Chase is a midget guy, sprint car guy, and I'm an asphalt modified guy. So very diverse, and you know, Kevin's been very influential ever since 2018 when I first met him, and just somebody who I've been really not only been able to bounce off of as a racer, but from the safety aspect. A lot of us in the short track world, we're always kind of overlooking some of that stuff just because, I mean, it's a seat for us to drive, you know, a car for us to drive. We do whatever we have to do. And he's been somebody that's really been trying to help me understand what's the safest thing for me. So I appreciate all the advice he's ever given me, or even just reaching out and say, hey, you might want to look into this. You don't look necessarily comfortable. So he's been a really big part of my career.
Now, I think I know the answer to this question, and I think you're going to break the heart of thousands of short track fans. Is it pretty much Cup only this year? Is that kind of your game plan to focus on this tremendous opportunity you have?
I think you know me, and anytime you're around me, when we start talking race cars, I glow. I enjoy the mechanical aspect of it and learning about them, and that's why I can't do it. I can't. For me to focus on everything, this is a really big opportunity for me, and there's a lot of people. You know, I bet on myself all the time. I'm not afraid to put it all on red. So I'm doing that. You know, it's just you got a lot of people that support you, and my focus is going to be with Cup.
Well, it's going to be an exciting year. I can't wait to see how it unfolds. We appreciate you hanging out here at PRI Show. What's your take on PRI Show? Did you get a chance to wander around a little bit?
Yeah, so it's really cool. I've actually haven't really ever been. So yeah, there's just a lot of stuff, and I'm a fan of motorsports. I'm a fan of drag racing, dirt sprint cars, dirt late models, dirt modified, everything. So I like checking out all the different booths, the different technologies, and seeing what's out there.
Neat stuff, that's for sure. Going to be neat stuff this year. We wish you the best.
Thank you very much.
There we go. Ryan Preece joining us here in the Racing Electronics booth at PRI.